Welcome. Where you're watching. As I mentioned, we're doing the show a little bit earlier today because we have um, a second live on TikTok later. We are taking the opportunity to go live on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook first. So, welcome, guys. I can see Yvonne. I can see Natalie. Um, Buenas noches, Nitzen, Rafael. So, if you are interested in joining the live, just join the live and I will get you on the live. Let's see. I'll take Sadiq first. And let's see. Sadiq. But anyway, here we go, Sadiq. There you are. Where are you from and what is your question? And those of you watching on YouTube, please welcome and post your questions. And I'll put the link right here if you want to join the live. Sadiq, where are you from?
I'm from India. I'm from UAE.
You're in the UAE right now?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Amazing. So tell me, what is it? I am in California, San Diego, California.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Every time it's coming people. California.
What is your question, Sadiq? Let me know.
Still, like, you can answer. Bro.
Well, this is an immigration show, so you tell me.
Immigration?
Yeah, it's an immigration show. So let's see here. Oops.
California is a big country, small country.
What is it?
California is a very big country.
It is a big country. It is.
Yeah, first time you make it.
Oh, Sadiq, I dropped you. Oh shoot. It's a little bit slow right now. All right, guys. Anyway, any of you joining, if you have questions about visas, immigration, all the stuff that we always do, feel free to post in the comments. Today's topic is why should you become a U.S. citizen? Everybody's asking that question. Why should you become a citizen? Is there news for TPS Honduras? For the moment, we don't have news. Oops. We don't have news for TPS Honduras. Yeah, he was absolutely. Any news about ISM 51 waivers? The ISM 51 waivers are taking longer than expected, obviously. So it's taken forever right now. But the biggest question that people are having for me today is: should they become U.S. citizen? Should you apply for citizenship? And the answer is yes, because it's getting harder for green card holders, and people are interested in becoming U.S. citizens. Hey Abdullah, how are you? Josie's asking why are we doing the live a little bit earlier? Yeah, I decided to start the live a little bit earlier today because we have another show on TikTok later on. You'll be able to join that as well. But we wanted to start here. We're going to do 45 minutes here, and then we're going to move to TikTok as well. All right, let's see here. So yeah, drop your questions here. We've got Alvarez, becoming a citizen possible with this administration. Alvarez is asking. Yeah, it's possible. It's actually going faster right now. So it's 6 months in most jurisdictions. So it is definitely worth it to become a citizen. Once again, if you want to join the video, I usually don't do that on Instagram, so it's kind of hard to. But if you have questions about immigration, Lex, how are the current adjustment cases going for people who live in different states? I plan on getting married this year to adjustment in status, but my fiance is in Texas. in a 2-year contract. So you don't have to live necessarily um, in the same city. As long as you have proof that you guys are in a real relationship, then you should be okay. Can we file our parents if their country is on the 75 list ban? And it's better to file in state or consular processing. If your parents are in the US, I would file in the US, um, because it's faster, Lakeisha. It's faster. So I would definitely do it in the US. But even if you do it from the consulate, they should still be able to be okay. They might be slightly delayed because they're from a pause country. Once again, guys, use that link to join the live stream on YouTube and Facebook. Um, any news for DACA? So far, we don't have any news, but I suspect that something big is going to happen with DACA, probably some kind of immigration reform. Hey, Dudu. Hey, Kaish. Where are you from, guys? People who are watching this on Instagram, let me know where you're from. I'm always curious to know. And if you want to join me on the video, you can request to join. I'll add you. After marrying, after 90 days, how long will it take to get my work permit? It will take about 6 months. Who else wants to join? We have uh, Marisa, who wants to join. You can just request to join, guys, and I will add you. We have Neeraj. We have Big Gulps, Jagminder. Yeah. What is your name and where are you from and what's your question?
Yeah, hi sir, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm from Afghanistan.
Okay.
I applied. Thank you so much for bringing me up at the live.
Sure.
I
What is your question? Yeah.
About I-730.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is, my husband is from Norway, and he's not the band category.
Okay.
But my question is, it's they put them in 221G. How
Okay.
could I like?
They put him in admin processing, right?
Yeah, administrative processing.
Okay.
And
So basically, what you have to do is, there's a 3 steps follow up. We have to follow up through, the first email to find out where they're going. If they're not going to release them from 221G within 180 days, then we can potentially litigate. We can file a lawsuit to release them from 221G. You know what I mean? Have you guys been waiting more than 6 months already?
in this February, it's happened on August. This February will be 6 months.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I would say send me a DM. Anybody who's watching on Instagram, by the way, guys, you can send me a DM. We'll respond really fast. Send me a DM and I will help you schedule a meeting to discuss how we can help you with that.
Okay. And how about the consultation? Is there like any promotion for holiday?
Yeah.
Or
There is a promotion because you're watching on the live. Anybody who texts me from the live, you guys have a special rate. And anyone who's watching this on YouTube, this is what you're going to be using in terms of the phone number to text me. And it's on the screen. And for you guys on Instagram, just send me a DM. It's quicker.
Okay.
Okay.
And one more question
Sure.
about myself.
Okay.
When I came here in the country, I came 2021, the end of 2021. But it's almost 5 years. It's more than 5 years.
Okay.
But I received my green card like recently, kind of.
Okay.
My question: can I apply for naturalization or citizenship?
Yeah, you can apply for citizenship 4 years and 9 months since you got your green card. And if you're eligible, then you should be able to apply already now.
No, but the thing is, I received my kind of like almost 2 years for my green card, but I came here like legally with like parole visa.
I see. It has to be, in your case, 5 years from the green card, not before.
Okay, is there no any like
No.
any law to we can just apply for citizenship?
I mean, unless you join the military, but in your case, there's no exceptions to make it sooner, unfortunately, based on what you told me.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I?
Just send me a DM, and I'll help you.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so
Have a
much.
great night.
Appreciate it. All right, guys. Welcome, Brian, Alicia, M, watching this on Instagram. and welcome everybody. We're here on YouTube and Facebook. We're doing this a little bit earlier today because we have another show on TikTok later on, which you all can join. By the way, I'm gonna give you my TikTok handle, so we'll be able to continue the live after 5 p.m. on TikTok. There's gonna be a big thing that we're doing there, and so we can move from here to TikTok around 5. But here we're gonna limit it to 45 minutes. Um, how long after you get married you can apply for after how long after you get a green card you can apply for citizenship. If you're married to a citizen, it's after 3 years. If you're married to a green card, if you're married to a citizen, 3 years. If you got it through any other way, it's 5 years. I'm losing my mind today, but let's see here. In documentary complete, I come to the US and do my adjustment of status F4? No, you can't, because you have to wait for your priority date. I just made a video about it today. My dad is the principal on my F4, and I'm derivative. He's is from a country on the 75 list, but I have a Polish passport. Can I still get the immigrant visa? Absolutely. If you have a dual nationality, you are exempt from these 75 countries. It's like a little hack. All right. Who else is waiting for us to join on the live? Let's see. If you guys want to talk to me on the live, request to join on video, and I'll get you on Instagram. I have Wissam and Mr. N. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Gordy. I'm from Canada.
Okay.
I've been in the States now for a few years. I got married almost 4 years ago, but we haven't like applied for any green card documentations or anything yet. But I do live in a different state, so my work has taken me from like Texas to Florida to Nebraska, which is where my wife currently lives, and I'm in Southern California right now. But I've recently heard that if we don't live together and we apply for this green card, then it's going to pretty much just get denied immediately. Is that true?
So they, under the new policy manuals, they have what is called like a red flag list, right? So, separate addresses, age gap. So typically when I have a case like that, what I do, I preemptively prepare a memo and say, hey, we're not lying to you. We are not hiding this. They are living in separate addresses. And the reason why is because she has a travel nurse or whatever she's doing in your case, whatever the reason is, right? As long as you let them know in advance, then, and you have other evidence. For example, you might have the proof that you travel to each other. You have pictures together. You have a commingling of financials. As long as you have the other things, the separation of address is not going to be a problem, right? The problem starts when people show up and they try to hide it. Like I had a case the other day, somebody came for consultation and they didn't tell immigration on the forms that they live separately. I'm like, they're going to find out. Why not just tell them, provide the explanation, show them you have another 10, 12 other evidence, and you're fine. Because the law itself doesn't say you can be separate.
Right. Okay. Just so she has kids and they're in school, and so me having to travel around with work over the last 3 years, and I've been in so many different cities. It obviously doesn't make sense for us to relocate the whole family every time I move because they'll be in a new state next year, type thing. So
it's a good explanation. Well, like what you just told me. If you say that to a reasonable officer, they're like, "Yeah, I get it, I understand." However, because you live separately, I need you to give me another 5 separate evidence. Do you guys have bank accounts? Do you guys have pictures? Do you have affidavits? Do you have some kind of insurance? And obviously, I tell my clients, as long as you have the other 5 extra evidence, the separation of addresses is nothing. So you guys will be fine. So whenever you're ready, just send me a DM.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, my friend.
Bye.
So as I mentioned, like just because you have different addresses is not going to be a problem. And I have a lot of people asking that, what if we have an age? What if we have like a large age gap? We have somebody here in the comments. They have 27 years difference. I mean, that's not. Yes, it could be a red flag, but it doesn't mean that you won't get it just because you have 30. Wissam.
Hello, Jacob. How are you?
How are you? I missed you.
I'm
Where is he? It's been it's been a week. You haven't showed up.
Thank you so much. A
Where's your
lot of
video?
things going on. I'm sorry.
Can you put your video so we can see your face?
Yes, absolutely.
Here he is. How are you?
Yeah, I'm growing my hair. I'm growing my beard.
Oh, really? Just for
Yes.
fashion, or because it's the spring?
No, just like lazy to shave because
Um,
I usually be bald. So yeah,
oh, I see. I see. Well, I've been
yeah,
lazy to shave for years, so
same. Yeah, yeah, Jacob. How's you? How's everything?
pretty good. Pretty good. We keep him busy,
That's
trying to
yes.
spread the word. So
Yeah.
tell me,
Mm.
what's new with
A
you today?
a lot of the news is crazy right now. Jacob, if you don't mind to ask you this, the appeal. So I've been here since 2011, right? Did that will affect me if I get denied with my asylum case, even if I'm since 2017, or just the recent people who entered under Biden?
It's just the recent people. Like I said, if your case is denied, you have a pretty good appeal story, from what I remember. So I think somebody like you that's been here more than 6 years, anybody that's been
Yes.
here more than 6 years, there's things we can do to help keep you in the country and do things to save your immigration case.
Perfect. So because I'm here being so long, then it won't affect me or
No,
affect
not at
anyone
all.
that they've been old here. Perfect. I have
Exactly.
another questions, Jacob, please, very quick. So my mom, she had, I remember my mom, she had an asylum
Yeah.
case. She talked about someone
Okay.
and she want to petition him. She was asylum and then she got a green card from petition, like from family. So if my mom she would do a petition like
Okay.
petition like I-130 like F4 or F2B, she can bring him here in United States. Even she talked about him on the asylum case.
Correct. Potentially she could, but like I said, I'll be very careful. I have to read the previous statements she made and see how we can align everything. But potentially,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, but the asylum and the I-130 is different, right, Jacob?
Absolutely. They're not connected unless there is an overlap. But in
Oh,
your case, it's not connected.
perfect. So it's okay if she can bring him, even she talked about him.
Correct.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jacob. And nice to see you guys. God
Anytime.
bless.
Right, bye. Um, all right. Let's see. My dad is a principal on F4 case. I'm a derivative. He's from a country. Oh, yeah, we got this one already. I am a friend. Yeah, we did this one. What if we are US approval 601A? Should you not complete the MVC to avoid getting stuck abroad? Once you're DQ'd, will they schedule interviews? So if you're going through the 601A process, which means that you are undocumented in the United States and you need a waiver to clear the being undocumented, don't leave to the appointment until the waiver is approved. That's what I recommend. Thanks, Francis. Appreciate it. We have a lot of people on the East Coast here, the Philippines, Germany, Poland. Let me know where you're from. Text. I want to see on Instagram here. We got Nicole here. We've got Sadiki. We've got let's see. If you want to join the live, request to join the video, and I will add you on the video. Before we got Myra Khan, we'll get Mr. N here. And then we'll get Jeff, I think, who's waiting.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
So,
Your name and where are you from?
I'm from New York. Uh,
All
so,
right.
just had a quick question about my N400. It's been
Okay.
pending for over 4 months now.
Okay. So
Uh,
when you say pending, you filed it, and then your N400 is pending, which means there's no results, no nothing, right?
yeah. So I filed it towards end of September last year,
Okay.
based on marriage to a U.S. citizen.
Uh-huh.
Uh, at the 3 year mark, like the 2 year and 9 months mark.
Yeah.
Uh, and I got my receipt notice and everything. And I also have a 751 pending too,
Okay.
with an extension letter of 48 months.
I see.
So,
Yeah. So I mean,
uh,
4 months is not that long, to be honest with you. I mean, right now they're taking about, I don't know, 6 to 9 months in most places. So what are you concerned? What is your
uh,
concern?
so, so yeah. So yeah. So should I just wait? Like, is there anything? that I can do to speed up or something?
I mean, if I were you, I would just wait another 45 days. And if nothing happens, then there's things we can do to speed it up, filing an inquiry. But right now you're too early. I wouldn't make an inquiry so you wouldn't slow down your case.
Okay, so when you say 45 days, that would be like early March or
Correct. Mid-March in your
mid March.
yeah.
So if I don't hear back anything by then, so should I just call you to do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, just use the number in my screen. I put a number here.
Yeah,
This one, 619-309-446-7385. And if you're watching on Instagram, just send me a DM. You'll get to the same place. Yeah, just send me a text to
yeah,
this one. I'll take care of it.
sure. So we're not going to do a mandamus, right? We're just going to
Right
do an
now, no.
inquiry.
You make an inquiry first and then see what happens.
Okay. So and what are
You're
the
too early for
do,
mandamus. Yeah.
sorry?
You're too early for mandamus because you just filed your case.
Oh, right. So for the inquiry, do you have a separate charge or something that?
Yeah, of course. We have,
Yeah.
like I said, once you send me a message, we can give you a full breakdown of what it's going to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because okay. So I'll touch base around after March 15th, probably, if I don't hear
That's good.
back. All
That's
right.
good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. All right. Let's see here. We've got on Instagram, Erin, Hannah. If you're in custody for some criminal charge and you're a green card holder, are you facing deportation? So if you are in custody, you are not facing deportation. Depends on what the charge is. But as a green card holder, I wouldn't recommend for you to travel. So right now, if you're a green card holder and you're watching my live on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, you have to realize that two things are happening. First of all, they're being more strict with green card holders in terms of entry or exit from the United States. So they are checking who is leaving the United States and who is coming in. This has started this month. So the second thing they're doing is that they're planning a proposal, which is probably going to be implemented in March, where even if you were charged, just a charge could cause you to be removed as a green card holder. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying that if you're a green card holder, just be careful about moving around, traveling, and if you have any issues, just speak with an attorney. All right, let's see. I think Jeff is here. He has a question. Hi, Leticia. Hi, Vinny. Jeff, can you hear me, Jeff?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can. I can.
Oh, okay.
What-
Let me put that on my map. Hey,
What-
I've been following you for a year and a half.
Oh, nice.
Every week, every few weeks. So I'd like to expand upon last week's question.
Yeah.
I'm a dual resident, Mexico and United States.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, back in the day, we decided not to do K1 visa, so we did consular, no rush, nothing. So here we are, fast forward. We got the I-130, I think, approved quite a while ago. And then I kind of really wanted to take it slow. But eventually I got health issues. That was kind of the reason we did the...
I see. That's what I.
Yeah, and we did the parole. Like we were just going to really get a tourist visa because there was not too many compelling reasons, right?
I see.
Because we lived both. But so then we had to file. So I delayed it a little bit. My lawyer had to do some form to pass it to National Visa Center. They made some change, right? And so we paid that fee. So we're still waiting to hear from National Visa Center to get the DS process going for Ciudad Juarez. And I don't know how long that'll take. I mean, personally, I'm not in that much of a rush. So that goes to my, our situation is we're dual, well, not him yet, but, dual residents. I'm thinking of moving to Mexico more than less. So given the situation, can you expand upon, is it not a good idea to change that to a tourist visa, for 2 or 3 years, and then the immigrant visa, kind of what you mentioned
that's probably not very doable. And
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't change for because you guys are already in the process of getting the green card. And if you're going to change to a tourist, it's going to look like your intent is to essentially misrepresent the government because your real goal is to immigrate. And when you apply for a tourist visa, it shows them that you are a non-immigrant. You know what I mean? So a tourist visa not only will be denied, but it can also impact your future process. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's a good idea. I think the best thing to do is try to find a way to expedite the case at this stage, which there are ways you can expedite it. We have a special thing called the MVC expedite. There is special consideration in the embassy eventually when your case moves there. So there are many things you can do, but don't do the tourist because that will they'll use it against it and they'll say, oh yeah, we see the real reason why you're doing this. And I would just stay with the same course, but kind of push it forward and try to expedite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I guess there's issues which I don't agree with. That if when he gets the green card, it's like, why can't we live 2 months here, 2 months there, 3 months here, 3 months there, 6 months, 6 months.
Well,
so we'll have to.
I know. Well, that's what I was saying before. The reason why they for some reason they're attacking green card holders at all levels. And this is one of them, especially on the San Diego Tijuana border. We have a lot of people that work in TJ or work in the US and live there and vice versa. And in a way, they're making those people violators now because they're saying, oh, you're living, you're abusing your green card. Or in fact, what they're doing is just, being economical and being reasonable with their life. You know what I mean? So I would just, yeah.
Taxpayer in both countries, so
right.
Both countries.
Yeah, I would just be careful with that. And like I said, if you guys need help or second opinion, just send me a DM on Instagram. Will be probably easiest to get in touch.
Yeah, and I still owe you a follow-up on my EE residency. I was the great-grandfather of the German. I have your tax info.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about that a few months ago. So it's on my to-do list.
Perfect.
All right.
Whenever you're
I
ready.
imagine you're doing a great job informing the community and everything. So
Thank you, sir.
look forward to it. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
I'm here in Palm Springs right now, so not too far from you.
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Do I hang up or you just?
No, I'll do it. I'll do it. All right, guys. We have a lot of people here. We got Olga, Isabella. Any updates on DACA? Not yet. Any updates on people that have N400 filed with UCIS and the interview was canceled? I do have an update. So if you have N400, you had an interview and then they cancel it because they think you're from the 75 plus countries. Simply writing to UCIS first, alerting them that they made a mistake, they shouldn't be doing that, should solve most of these problems. But if they don't, then we need to push them for mandamus. We have filed quite a few litigation because it's not fair that they put you on hold for no reason. So guys, litigation is your friend when it comes to immigration. We can file a mandamus and force the government to move your case forward. Once again, if you need my help with any of that, send me a text, WhatsApp 1309-446-7385. And if you're local in San Diego, you can, or California or the US, you can send me a message 619-483-4549. But WhatsApp will respond 24/7, 309-446-7385. If you're watching on Instagram, the easiest thing to do is just send me a DM. We respond to all DMs immediately. Try it. Just send me a DM now. You'll get a response in a second. To FUD, please, for someone that has EB3, interview in Lagos Embassy in Nigeria, people that went I-212, what does it mean? It means that you're on hold because of the pause. It means that you're on hold. And if you're from Nigeria, you're from the 75 banned countries. That's what it is. What is the best way? My US citizen divorced boyfriend for 6 years to marry petitioned me. He visited me in the Philippines last Christmas. I would definitely do a marriage petition, not a fiance from the Philippines. It's a waste of time. Is the preliminary question the asylum interviews matter? Is it part of the decided case? Because my friend was so stressed, couldn't remember. Remember, it's not just one question, guys. If you're going through asylum interview and you mess up the first, second question, They have a full list of questions, and they're going to look at the totality of your circumstances to find out if you qualify or not. All right. All right, guys. Let's see. Drop your questions here, and if you want to join the live on YouTube, you can use this. We're going to do a short live today, 45 minutes, and then we'll move to TikTok if you want to continue the live, and I'll send you the TikTok credentials later. Adriana, hi, Adriana, Carla, Ida. What about someone from the 75 countries who has a Schengen visa? Can I file for K3? Yes, you can. Remember, the ideal is if you have double nationality, if you have two passports. That's why I always tell people, guys, you always should get a second passport. If you want, we are starting, we're already doing second passports to countries like Portugal. We're doing Greece. We're doing Cyprus. We're processing Malta. And the quickest passport in the world is to Vanuatu, which is a country next to New Zealand. We are processing these passports in 90 days or less. So if you're thinking about getting a second passport, please send me a DM on Instagram and just say second passport, and we will be assisting more and more people to get the second passport, because it will help you to bypass yourself from the 75 banned countries. Or can I go to the interview or reschedule? You can reschedule the interview if you don't feel comfortable going. Absolutely. Let's see who else is interested in joining our live. We've got Jake here, and then we have Amadou on YouTube. And then we have another 10 minutes, and then we're going to move to TikTok. Amadou, where are you from, and what is your question? I'm sorry, you're not Amadou. You're what's your name? Say it again. You're breaking down. What's your name?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. What is your name?
Sorry. My name is Jake from Murrieta, California.
All right, Jake. What is your question? And
So my wife came here from Europe, from Romania, on July. We got married, right? A few weeks after. We filed for the I-485 for adjustment status. She did a fingerprint, everything cleared, and we did to step 3. Even the interview was cleared already after we sent all of the documentation.
Okay.
And since October, we haven't heard anything yet.
Okay.
It's already like February. Do you think it's too soon for me to send a request?
No. No, you should send a request now, because now is the time.
Because when I went to the website, the USCIS, there's no options for us to pick there. It just says the only option is to ask for emergency fast track, but
No. What you should do is you should call the USCIS, ask to speak to a second line supervisor, and at that point you will basically request update on your file. That's what I would do. So you call USCIS, request second line supervisor, and then they'll tell you, oh, it's processing. But right now what I've seen is that there's a lot of inconsistency in processing. Some people are getting it really fast and others are waiting. I assume you didn't get any requests for evidence so far, right?
No, we everything. Oh, they asked for RFE on October 2nd.
Wait. So they did ask for RFE.
For the financial.
It doesn't matter, but they did ask for RFE.
I sent it and they accepted it.
Okay. Yeah, I missed that point. So whenever they ask for an RFE, automatically you're adding 6-7 months to your case. It's just automatic, unfortunately. And the reason why is because the RFE unit is a separate unit from the processing officer. They adjudicate it, they rubber stamp it, then send it back to the officer, and then he reviews the file. That's why.
Okay, so on October 1st, we sent the form, and then October 5th, they asked for the RFE, for the affidavit of support. I sent that. Yeah. Then October 15th, they accepted it, and then on the 22nd, I looked at the website. It says the marriage has been what do you call that? They don't need it anymore, right? It's been waived. We're step 3, now we're in step 4. So we're just waiting for the approval.
Yeah.
So it went quick, but it's all of a sudden it just slowed down after that.
No, that's normal. So I think you should be fine. I think hopefully in the next month or so, they'll catch up on your response, and you'll be back in track. But there's nothing unusual about what you described.
Okay.
The RFP is what is helping you.
Okay, so I can, like, if I want to retain a service, I can just message.
Yeah, just send me a DM on Instagram, and we can help you with it.
All right, thank you.
Get ready for the interview, of course. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. Anybody who's watching on Instagram, just send me a DM and get priority pass to speak with me at any time. Thank you. Hi, Tatago, Joyce. I'm K. Felipe. Welcome anybody who's joining us right now. Is it advisable to travel to one of the banned countries by green card? So it's okay, but you will be probably questioned when you come back, or might be delays in transitioning. We have Madhu.
Yes, hello.
Madhu, how are you? Where are you from, and what is your question?
Good evening, sir. I'm from New York, so I have a question. I have my cousin who's in Niger. He won the DV lottery for 2020. Can you hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
He won the DV lottery for 2026 in Niger. So I want to know that base of my country has been banned from US. So is that anywhere for him to get his case done? Maybe a lawsuit, any way he can get his DV lottery 2026 be processed?
So he is one of the he is part of the program that won, but they paused the program, right?
Pardon?
He is one of those people that won, and they paused the program for him, so he's
Yes.
not able to move forward, right?
Yes, they didn't say nothing, but he submitted the DS 260. After that, he didn't get a response, any message after that.
So there are situations where we can potentially file litigation to move these things forward, but the most recent DV lottery is completely paused, right? The one before that, you can sue them to expedite because they're delaying many of those too. But it seems like yours is the last one, right? Your friend is from the most recent one, and
That
that
one,
one is completely frozen right now.
so for 20, so there's not any way to like for him like is developed 2026.
Yeah, no, that one is completely paused right now.
So there's not any solution for him.
For the moment, we are waiting for guidance and to see what we're going to do. We haven't heard back from the government as to what we can do for people that won that DV lottery 2026 but haven't moved forward at all, right? So there's no guidance because immigration won't take it. They'll just hold it, and the State Department is not processing those.
Okay. And also I have one more question. So how about I have my sister, he applied for my dad for I-130.
Okay.
So how do you call it? We submit all the form DS 260. So we didn't they've been asking some requirement documentation. So you think that case too it might be processed, or that case might be paused too?
I think that case will be processed.
Even is in Niger, in Africa?
Correct, because there is national interest exceptions. Even if the countries listed on the ban, you have exceptions, right? It depends on what the category of the green card is. Like I said, those 75 countries are not completely banned; they're just paused, and there's exceptions. So that's why I'm telling people: don't assume that just because you're on the list, you can't immigrate. There are things we can do.
Because my country they say is full ban is Niger, no Nigeria.
No, yeah. Niger is full ban, correct. But even full ban, you can still get a national interest exception.
How to do that?
You apply for it. Just like I said, there's an application process. Send me a message on this number, and
Yes.
I will be able to help you.
Okay.
Okay?
So much. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let me take a few more questions, and then we will be ending the live on YouTube. We will continue on TikTok if you want to continue the live, because we have a big promotion there with a few guests that will be coming on the TikTok stream. So if you want to join us on TikTok after this, I'm going to continue the live there. This is my account. If you watch this on Instagram, my DM My handle, I'm going to post the handle here. It's SD Immigration Lawyer. And you can just follow me on TikTok as well to continue the live. We're just doing it today. Yeah, so I just dropped it here. That's my TikTok handle, so you can follow me there and continue the live there. We're gonna start it again at 5. All right. Let's see. What's the price range for the second passports? It depends. For let's say Malta, I think it's like 300,000 for the investment, or you purchase a property there. Legal fees are about 50 to 100,000. Some of these second passports are not recognized. Correct. The ones that are not recognized, we're not processing them. But Malta, Greece, and Portugal are still recognized, and they're not banned, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know. Asylum interview after 12 years. What do you think? I have 3 kids. What happened if they come to my house and send me to my home? You can file. You can appeal it, guys. If your asylum is denied, you can appeal it. You can go to court and appeal it. Paparios expired conditional green card was stolen. Can I file for naturalization? Yes, you can, but you're going to have to also file for a replacement just to show them that your card was stolen. Guys, I'm not going to take any more people on the live on Instagram here, but we're going to move to TikTok right now. So please join me on TikTok as the Immigration Lawyer. We're moving there to continue the show there. Appreciate it. What is the most part of the asylum? The most important part is when we determine the credible fear, right? That's the most important part. Can you still file for the gold card? Yes. So the gold card wasn't, there's litigation that was filed. This is the green card based on Trump, but it hasn't been stopped yet. So you can still file for the gold card. And yeah, so that continues. All right, guys. So I will be ending the live right now on Instagram. If you guys want to keep watching the live, I'm moving to TikTok. We have to finish the show there just for today. So please join me on TikTok, and I'll be back here next Monday, or we're doing live during the week. As always, if you forgot to ask me anything on Instagram, just send me a DM right now before I end. Send me a DM. I will respond to you. I promise you. Let's see here. All right. Okay, guys. So the same thing on YouTube, guys. Join me on TikTok right now if you want to keep watching the live. I will be moving there in a minute. Domestic violence. I was indicted by CPS worker. Appeal, which is unfounded. My question is that able to file for citizenship? Yes, you can still file as long as you have the explanation to show your good moral character. All right, guys. Anyway, I will be ending the live right now. We've been here for about 45 minutes, and if you need to book a consultation because you see me on the live, do it right now, and or move to TikTok where we're continuing the live for today. We're just gonna try something new. So send me a text 1309-446-7385. I'll respond to you. We can book a call. Otherwise, I'll see you next Monday at our usual time, 5 p.m.